Hey guys, Vaughn here. So for the retro review this week, I'm doing something a little bit different. This is Tecmo Bowl Throwback, a game I just realized exists. This is, I guess, from 2010, and it was available on the Xbox 360, downloadable arcade type title, and I'm playing it now because I have the 1 month for $1 version of Xbox Game Pass. So here we go. It's basically Tecmo Super Bowl from the Super Nintendo, as I reviewed some months back, but not really as good. You have updated graphic layout with this widescreen 3D rendered characters, though low effort was put into this, and their positioning doesn't really represent the old game fully. You'll see guys kind of get tossed about real weird here, and it worked better when it was on Super Nintendo looking that way. And I seem to remember you having more in the way of abilities on Super Nintendo. Couldn't you dive if you're holding the ball? I could be wrong about that. But as it is here, it's a bit gimped. You don't have an NFL license of any kind, so you have cities and you have to try to remember that 1993 roster, because despite the title, this is Tecmo Super Bowl, not Tecmo Bowl. That means New England is a dumpster fire. That's not Tom Brady you're playing with. Now I want to show you guys a few differences as far as the cutscenes go. You're going to notice that all the cheerleaders have twins. There's remarkable bulge on all the players. And these updated cutscenes don't really represent authentically the action as it occurred on the field. Whereas in the old cutscenes, it showed a guy getting up from sacking someone. Here you see him performing the sack from a completely wrong angle. I do want to show you how to get some of these achievements, and a lot of it's really straightforward. Throw a lot, you're going to get the throwing a bunch achievement. To catch a lot, catch the ball. Obviously enough, right? If you want to kick a massive field goal, guess what? Pick New Orleans, you'll have Morton Anderson. You can line up at the 43 of your opponent, which will give you 60-yard field goal territory. He'll easily make it. Now you gotta love how that achievement actually pops before I kick the ball. Look at that bulge. What's with the crotches here? You can shift to the old graphics on the fly, but you'll only be disappointed because they didn't really do anything to elevate the gameplay. You can't switch characters on defense once the ball's been snapped. You can't use any of the plethora of new fangled buttons you have on your controller to pass to anybody else. This is not the Resident Evil 2 remake way of remaking a game. Now, I want to show you how to return the ball on a kickoff for a touchdown. I know, in the old game, Deion Sanders was the man. I could shut anybody out with Deion Sanders just playing him on defense. It didn't even matter. You didn't even need offense with him. So make sure you select Atlanta, the team he was on at the time, and run across the field like you are working an Etch-a-Sketch. Yes, this is not realistic in the slightest, and it looks like I'm playing Snake, but you will get to the end zone. And if you don't, queue up a new game and hope your opponents kick to you. So there you go. I'm not going to give this a score, just telling you, you might check it out.